Well, good night and God bless all you kind, wonderful people. I appreciate you so much. Night before last, when I brought you that song I'd written, Quarantined, you know, in a desperate cry for help and, therapeutically written and performed to help me with my relapse into quarantined meltdown. I hoped and prayed y'all would respond with kindness and support, and you did so wonderfully. Look, I'm bounced back. I mean, your encouragement and response to my little tune, along with my semi prescribed liquid medication, of course, has just got me on the upswing, and I'm so grateful. And I want to give a special thanks to my dear friend and fellow Nashville, Tennessee, Isaac Litton High School alumnus, Tom Tarver. Tom is a really wonderful guy. A little bit strange, well, more than a little, but a really good guy. And he's been faithfully posting on the Litton 69 Guys Facebook page. That means a Facebook page for Litton alumni who graduated in the year 1969. Now, I'm real grateful to everybody on that page because, uh, see, they all graduated in 69. They're really way old and, well, anyway, much older than me. I came along much later, obviously. But they graciously allowed me to join the page, even though I'm kind of a youngster compared to those those nice old people, nice people. And so I'm grateful. But Tom has been faithfully posting on that page every day. Wonderful post of encouragement, inspiration, humor, and music. And a couple of days ago, he posted that iconic song, the original version of Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World. And I want to encourage each of you folks who might be watching and listening to this little ditty of mine. Ditty, that's not the right word. My little rendition of it. To go to YouTube and listen to the original because it has a spoken introduction most folks have never heard. And old Pops, as he calls himself in the introduction, is speaking that introduction to the song as he's reaching out to young people and talking about the state of the world. And it's just wonderfully written and spoken. And then he goes right into this beautiful, iconic tune we all know so well. So go watch that one and listen to it anyway. And I'm not even going to try to impersonate Louis Armstrong, folks. And I'm not going to try to do the introduction that old Pops did because nobody can do it like Satchmo. But be sure and listen to it. I am going to do this song in my little simple way, and because I just love the song and I appreciate you listening. I am going to bring an additional verse and chorus, though, that I wrote and added to this tune a few years back. For Greenhouse Ministries, a wonderful ministry in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And it went over real well, and I've been using it since because I think it applies to, well, I know it does. It applies to all us believers. Because just like the Lord Jesus Christ, who was called to a life of service and lived it obediently, and then died obediently and rose again as he prophesied and promised he would, he's called us to a life of service. And I think of one thing the Lord left us with, his words that says it all. Whatever you've done for the least of these brethren of mine, you've done for me. And that's kind of what was speaking to me as I was thinking about Greenhouse and their wonderful work and the words which came to me to create this additional verse and chorus. So hopefully it blesses somebody somewhere. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue clouds of white, the bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see people being fed, people being clothed, and to each one the gospel's being told. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The smiles on the faces of those needing help are also on the faces of those giving help. The ones with the gifts and the ones with the needs are being brought together, and the Lord is pleased. I see people being taught, people being trained. I see people's lives being radically changed. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Good night, folks.